Good evening to one and all present here. This is Dhanush from Dominant Growth. And the reason we are doing this is because we are really grateful for the opportunity presented by the board. And this hasn't only empowered us to do it, but it has also challenged us to do it in a certain span of a time. And this way, we were able to do our company's website as well. So, which is a win win situation for both of us. And we really appreciate and we are very grateful for an opportunity like this. And I could come across something like this where I could take a part in. Anyways, coming to the point. So I have created a website where it generally speaks about my company. So Dominant Growth Consultancy Private Limited is our company, and I'm one of the founder of the company. And what we basically do is we give stock market advisory services for all over global investing segments. But currently we are doing it for Indian markets because we need enough manpower and money power too. So whatever we have done so far is exactly how we are put in this situation in a past 3 months or 4 months of whatever it might be. So coming to the point of what the presentation was, so dominant growth. This is a logo as you see. So there is a bear and a bull. So this basically represents the markets going up and going down. And D and G stands very emotionally as my name is Dhanush and G is my wife's name, which is Ganga. Okay, and if you look at the entire website, there is about page, product page, support page, and there is something which I will be releasing and give you details about this later. All right, and if you look at this is how the theme I have chosen for my website to look, because I have seen a lot of website out there. I have worked with a lot of companies there, and every time I look at a website, it is always a website which is very dull. It doesn't gives you any message. It is always blank. It is not speaking about the company at all, right? So when coming to an understanding of what is it that I have done on this particular website is, let me give you a clear walkthrough about what it is about. So if you see, there is a logo and there are a couple of things which I've added on top. So you are entering the page. This is the main page which you will be entering, the home page, and it literally says empowering traders with precision market strategies. So we have found a couple of market strategies out there which beats the entire industry and people who's working in this industry out of the waters. Okay, so what we specialize in, we this I wanted this website to show what kind of returns can an investor make and what kind of investment is he required to get in to start with us. So exactly why I have made this website. I want this website to sell itself. I do not want another person explaining what it is that the website is about. So if you see here, there is 1 week trial and there is request talk to with an AI consultant. So this is something I'll come back to later. 1 week trial is something which has a direct link, goes to a specific page where they will be having a start period and an end period for the entire 1 week situation to see what is it that we are doing. And later they can come back to us if they're interested in what we are doing. Now, if you look at it, there is about us, which basically says what as a company we define as. So if you see, Dominant Growth Consultancy is dedicated to helping traders and investors thrive in Indian financial markets. Our product suits offer driven strategies across indices, stock options, and cash segment. So we actually have only three products as of now. As I told you, finding like-minded people in this world and in this particular place, especially I'm from Bangalore, and it gets very hard because we are not outgoing because we are building something staying indoors, right? So this is about our company. So this is what we specifically do. And if you look at us, we have our products which we have released so far. So a person can come in and any client can choose their training path based on their tailored packages designed to accelerate your trading success with expert guidance and proven strategies. So we do have a trade book where we will be putting it into the website, which has our 6 month and 5 month of P&L, whatever we have done. So that is something which I'll probably add in the future. But coming to the point where what is it that we have in our products is essentials, enhanced, combo. Combo is something which is a mixture of essentials and enhanced. And elite. Elite is something where a person's portfolio who's an high net worth individual, we tailor it precisely based on their investment returns. So essentials is what we do in index option, enhanced is what we do in stock options. We are charging it at different prices as you can see, but essentials and enhanced are, this is monthly charged, quarterly, yearly, and half yearly is something which we have to create in the future. If you look at this, the more highlight of this particular website which you have created is the background of this. The rupee symbol, which represents abundance of money, right? And you choosing having a look over of what it is there in the background which will always remind you that you are in an industry where money is working. Exactly how other industries or real estate company uses background pages for real estate, we have done what we work in financial markets, and rupee is very important for us. So that is why we have done that, and we have done that in this particular right angle motion and right rotation, right hand rotation motion, because it attracts a specific person to see what is right and what is wrong. So when a person is scrolling on the website, he will stop here. So this is like our stop point, so that we can attract enough of customer here, and they understand exactly the point of how much we are charging them. Okay. And the next is support, where exactly we have led transparency and trust is what we believe in, because all the companies out there which has been really successful is because of what the person is providing to another client, where the service is very pure and very transparent, and something which they rely, trust, and have a word of mouth to a lot of other people. So that is what our ambition of dominant growth is as well. So if you're here, if you see support and contact, we are here to help you. So they can get in touch with us, our email, and our we also have a WhatsApp number where they can text us, and they can also call us on this compliance number. Now, we have also mentioned a supporting hours, which is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., so that they understand that they are supposed to talk from a certain time to certain time, and they cannot, obligate a conversation which is post 6 p.m. All right, and they can directly contact. As soon as they can contact, they will get all the details, and that is what we have something which we have done. We have done this in a very cute and very professional manner, which speaks volumes. We have not used a lot of words, we have not used a lot of sentences. We have made sure we have kept everything onto the point. And coming here, you see disclaimer, disclosure, private privacy policy, and terms and condition. And at the end, our logo stands again, and the name of our company is Dominant Growth Consultancy. It has been registered at 2025, as you guys can see. All right, so this is the basic of what our website creates and website shows. So if a person walks in, a random person, he has very less knowledge about what is it that our company does, will have every information here, because we have the entire tagline of the company here, and plus the entire sub explanatory words and standard sentences here. Now if a person sees 1 week trial, he will be very attracted, and he will go ahead and click onto it. Now coming to the most spiciest part of our website, where, as I told you, I am making sure AI works for me, and I have chosen the name called AI consultant for it. Now what an AI consultant does is, you can see it here with a green tip here. We have done it because so that it attracts a customer on a white background. So here as well. So as soon as you click this, what happens is you can request a talk with an AI consultant. They can schedule a personalized consultant session with our expert AI trading consultant. So it's exactly like how a human, as in me, I would be talking, setting appointments, and doing all that, and making sure I would be available at that particular slot. We have made sure that there is an AI consultant doing it for us. Now, if you see, as soon as a person comes in, if he wants to talk to an AI consultant, there is this personal information of his full name, email address, and phone number, which is needed for him to register and for him to talk with an AI consultant. Now, he selects the day which he wants to work in and which he wants the schedule to be in, and he select the time slots. Based on the time slot is when we will be getting a alert, and as soon as we get our alert, we will be setting an AI consultant at that particular point of a time, where the person can sit and talk to an AI. So here, whatever the person is required, so whatever his doubts are, he can type it out here. So for example, if I have a doubt of how do I start, right? So this is something which all of a person asks. Or if a person is having a doubt of what is the minimum requirement investment that I'm supposed to start off with you guys, or if it's going to be that what profits can I make on a yearly basis or a quarterly basis or a half yearly basis. So based on all the questions, we have made sure this AI consultant, which we will be providing at the end of the session, where I have put in all the information a person would need, and all the unwanted information a person would need also. I fed him so much that the entire knowledge about what we do about a company is in it, and it will represent us very beautifully. Now, if you look at it, as soon as they submit a consultation request, here is exactly why they need to submit a request. And here is exactly why what they can discuss with an AI consultant. So we thought this was something which had to come on top, but later, it breaks the entire meaning of why a client comes into this tab. So if you look at this, it has a personalized advised package guidance, risk assessment, market insights, expert support. So at the end, if you see what can you discuss in the consultancy, package selection, investment planning, trading strategies, market analysis, support and training. So it has, we have covered up entirely for an AI consultant to do. So I have done this because an 100 client at the same time can sit and look, talk to an AI at whatever time they need as they schedule it. All I have to do is I don't have to invest on a manpower, because AI is something which is growing, and which we know for a fact that which is going to take over. So as the basis of what a website needs, I did not want it to fill up all unwanted things which a person and a client does not need. So my website, dominant growth website, holds exactly on to point what a client would require when he comes into this industry, and when he wants to start with the dominant growth, when he wants to start with the company dominant growth. So we have been very precise. We have not put a lot of stuff. We have made sure it is on point. We have made sure we have had attractive themes, and we have put our combos very, packages very attractively. So if you look at it, we are here to help. It is all short and it is so smooth. Trust me, if you are a person who's looking at this website, and if you are new into this website, you would have a different experience altogether. And I wanted to give the right experience and not something to show some things off. So I am representing dominant growth in this website, so that it speaks the truth and it speaks the transparency of what is it that we do. In the future, once we are, legally out there, and we have partners out there, we will be adding them also onto the websites, where our products from 4, it goes up to 40 as well, because we will be working in all financial sectors, right? So this is what it is. I hope you really guys had a good walkthrough, and I was able to, explain what is important, what is not. Again, I really appreciate, thank you, it's my thanks to Mr. Bolt, the company Bolt, where it has given me this opportunity to do what I've done. And let's see whatever happens, wish for the luck. And let me see if I can, talk to an AI consultant, so that you can have a clear picture on how is it that we are doing and we not. All right, thank you so much. You have a very pleasant evening ahead, and really nice talking to all of you guys. Bye bye.
I was telling you about Dominant Growth's products. They're really big on helping their clients manage risk and make informed investment decisions. They also have a strong track record of delivering consistent results, which is pretty impressive. Would you like to hear more about that?
What is the minimum investment I require to start up?
The minimum investment required to start with Dominant Growth varies depending on the product you're interested in. For the Essentials product, which is for index options trading, the minimum investment is or 1.5 lakhs. For the Enhanced product, which is for stock options trading, it's or 3.5 lakhs. And for the Elite product, it's or 10 lakhs. Which one of these is you interested in?
What about the risk management?
Dominant Growth has a really robust risk management strategy in place. They limit their trades to a certain premium, and they also have a fixed quantity trading approach to avoid over-leveraging. For example, in the Essentials plan, they strictly limit trades to a premium not exceeding OR260, and they advise clients to stick to a fixed quantity of 300 throughout the month. They also have a clearly defined stop loss of 20 points for each trade. This helps to minimize potential losses and protect their clients' capital.
What about enhance?
The Enhanced plan has a bit of a different risk management approach. Since it involves trading stock options, they require a minimum capital of 40.5 lakhs to manage 3 positions simultaneously. This diversification helps to reduce the risk of a total capital wipeout due to one poor performing trade. They also enforce a strict 10% stop loss on each position, which helps to limit potential losses. For example, if each trade uses or 1 lakh, the maximum loss would be or 10,000 per trade.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure to help you understand more about Dominant Growth and their products. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. Have a great day.